how much does it actually cost to own a detached home in Oakville? A detached home in Oakville, many dream of it, okay? But the real cost each month when you include your mortgage, your taxes, your maintenance, and everything else, I want to map it out for you today and let you know what the true costs are. I'm Alex. I'm an Oakville realtor and a realtor all across Toronto and the GTA. I help people buy and sell in Oakville and investors invest in multiplexes across the GTA. If you want to have a call with me to book your next strategy or talk about your financing, because I'm also a mortgage broker, click the link below and we can get started. Okay, let's dive into this. And we're going to use 1.8 million. You can get a good detached for about 1.4 to 1.6, but I want to use the higher price detached. You're going to put 20% down, which is $360,000. So your mortgage is 1.44. And we're just going to use a 4.5% interest rate amortized over 25 years. Estimated payment is approximately $8,000 a month. So now let's talk about your maintenance, which every detached home involves. So roofing and HVAC and landscaping. And if you have a pool, let's set out a budget here. Okay, so let's budget $300 in a reserve for, let's say, maintenance. Utilities for a larger home, let's say anywhere from $400 a month to $500, depending on which month you get your water bill. And taxes, okay? Taxes on a $1.8 million property, let's say around $7,500 a year, so $625 a month. Insurance for your detached home, let's say it's $200 a month. And then let's just use miscellaneous costs, okay? Landscaping and yard care, let's say $150. And then in the winter months, driveway and garage, let's say $50 a month for snow removal. Possibly higher utility bills if you have a pool or extra rooms and your house is large. So let's just tack on an extra $100. So your total monthly ownership is mortgage is $8,000 a month. Taxes $625, insurance is about $200, your maintenance reserve is about $300, say utilities is about $450, so you are already at $9,600 a month. Now, a detached home in Oakville at this price puts ownership, again, at about $10,000 in our scenario. And for owner-occupied properties, that's a big commitment. So you better make sure your long-term finances are solid. This is more of a long-term hold for an owner-occupied, and maybe you could rent out your basement to offset some of those costs. But for buyers, factor in future rate increases or decreases, larger unforeseeable costs that could factor in the resale that could take longer for a higher price, okay? And if you're considering a detached home in Oakville and you want to know the exact monthly cost for your budget, because again, I'm just using $1.8 million as an average. We can find something decent for 1.3, 1.4, or if you want to go in the $2 to $3 million range, we can also go there and we can set your budget. I also want to point out that this is just for household costs. So if you want to tack on a easy $5,000 more, if you're buying that house for a family of 4 because you need your groceries, you need childcare if you kids are in daycare, you need your car payment if you have one, auto insurance, any extracurricular activities. If you want to go out for dinner for a family of 4, also clothing. Kids grow. You need new clothes almost every single year. So there are more things to budget for than just your actual mortgage payment. But bottom line, if you want to own a close to a $2 million property in Oakville, you better come with a budget of a bare minimum $10,000. I'm going to continue these videos, so look out for the condo cost, luxury detached cost, and a townhome. I'll see you on the next one.